Check out the view from the highest point in the nation's capital, the Washington Monument. This live cam offers 24/7 views over the National Mall in Washington, D.C. You own this town now. You delivered a trifecta, a mandate. Now, if we can just get some of those rhinos in our parties to behave, then we'll really be in business to make America great again. They are quite the bunch, aren't they? Seriously. Ugh. I truly hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's so great to be back. Welcome back to the show. After the election results were determined and we knew that President Trump and J.D. Vance had won the election and Republicans reclaimed control of the Senate and Republicans maintained a majority in the House, it was clear that we all had a lot for which we could be thankful. Life has seemed so much more enjoyable since then, like a weight has been lifted off of our shoulders. I also hope you enjoyed some time away from politics for a while. It has been a long, difficult 4 years waiting for President Trump to reclaim his rightful place in the Oval Office. And I believe we all really needed a break. Unfortunately, my computer needed a break earlier this week. We weren't able to do Tuesday on In the Litter Box, but we got that resolved. And then last night, I triple checked with my IT guy, who I'm sure is extremely exhausted of me by now. Probably will not answer the phone the next time I call, just to make sure that everything was working properly. But here we are. We needed a break, and I hope you all took a great one. The nominations of the outstanding people to key positions continue to roll in, and each one seems to drive the left a little bit more insane. It is so much fun to watch. But of course, it's not all smooth sailing. You wouldn't expect it to be, because we have a despicable RINO Republican senators, a whole bunch of them in there, who put themselves and their own interest above the good of the country. Instead of acknowledging the powerful America First momentum in the country, they withhold votes for nominees, hoping to negotiate things they selfishly want for themselves. As usual, these rhinos do not represent their constituents. They represent themselves, and they work to protect this corrupt system, which makes them inexplicably wealthy. But things are different now. Much more of the inner workings in Washington, D.C. are visible to the public, and the public now has a loud collective voice on platforms like X and Truth Social, Rumble, and others. The legacy media grows more irrelevant every day, and the selfish behavior is no longer hidden. We will see the way they operate, and while it may take more time, the public will ultimately change the corrupt system. That's why the theme of today's show is RINO Backstabbers. The executive branch, including the DOJ and FBI, is poised for a thorough house cleaning and major reform to end the weaponization of government and restore adherence to the Constitution. The border will be closed and deportations will happen. And of course, our new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, already has laser focus on eliminating government waste and inefficiency. The benefits that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy will deliver are not limited solely to the financial benefits, will be substantial. All of that will be substantial. But this will be a reckoning. Perhaps more importantly, they will begin dismantling the apparatus of unelected bureaucrats who regulate, fine, and strangle the potential of our country. The deeply entrenched deep state is clearly exposed and vulnerable now, and I'm here for it, as are all of you. It's all very exciting. Of course, the Democrats will oppose the changes, but there is little they can do to stop it. Smart Republicans, senators, and representatives, they already see the direction the country is headed, and they understand a mandate has been given to President Trump. They are on board and ready to make changes, but the stubborn rhinos know no other way to operate except the ways of the swamp. It's time for them to go, and that means our work is not done. Get ready to identify them, like Joni Ernst. Call them out on social media, call their offices, and primary them out of office. We've come too far to let the swamp rhinos prevent us from saving the country. The primary defeat of Liz Cheney should serve as a model going forward. Let's make sure these rhinos all get the Cheney treatment, because they are the RINO Backstabbers.